We got Meghan and Beyonce. We've got Jonas and Sophie Turner. Let's jump right into it. On this week's LA Diaries, did Meghan Markle's back-to-back Beyonce appearances distract you from Heart of Invictus's shortcomings? And Joe Jonas calls it quits from Game of Thrones actress Sophie Turner. I'm Kinsey Schofield, and these are my LA Diaries. Hi all, I'm on the road, which is why you might see my backdrop start shaking. It's not an earthquake. I have just thrown up a random backdrop in a random guest house. No microphone. I just missed you so much. I hope that you'll be able to cope with my setup. I apologize that it's not as elite as it usually is. I want to talk to you about a few things, starting with Heart of Invictus. It premiered on Netflix, like rave reviews. Everybody said these stories are really compelling. But according to streaming experts, mediocre viewing numbers caused Harry's solo project to fail to crack Netflix's top 10 in both the US and the UK. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shattered streaming records with their Tattlers and Tears docuseries last year, so expectations were high. But with little to no fanfare, Heart of Invictus quietly premiered, and then we moved on to Beyonce. I don't think this is all Harry's fault. Please hear me out. Yes, I wish Harry would have excluded, his whinge fest. You're alive, Harry. You have all of your limbs. You have 16 bathrooms. Like, be grateful. I mean, but for the most part, I do feel like people just want a break from the tiresome twosome, and they expected to get more of that from Heart of Invictus, which is disappointing. And it's not necessarily the truth. I did not witness Netflix feature Heart of Invictus in their spotlight section. There weren't any big interviews to promote the project, which could absolutely be a SAG-AFTRA / writers strike catch. Not wanting to look like he crossed the picket line, it could very well prohibit Prince Harry from doing Heart of Invictus interviews. I don't know. Either that, or he's going to organically merge his Invictus games and Heart of Invictus interviews over the next few days, because we've got Invictus coming up. Additionally, I wouldn't put it past like some hotshot PR firm to encourage Harry and Meghan to be seen out and about to increase interest in the project. Back-to-back Beyonce concerts, the match between Miami and LA. These could be strategically scheduled appearances to ensure that under Harry and Meghan's names, there is a mention that Heart of Invictus recently premiered on Netflix. I don't love this strategy, but it's certainly a possibility. Alternatively, some royal commentators speculate that the sudden surge in Sussex sightings is to push back on the narrative that Hollywood has rejected the pair. Taking a picture with Kelly Rowland isn't exactly taking a picture with Beyonce, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Alas, no pic with Taylor Swift, no pic with Bey, but certainly happy to use their universally celebrated brands to get a mention in page 6. I'm under the impression that Meghan wants to go out and enjoy being as famous as she busted her butt to be when auditioning for that Shakira music video forever ago. I mean, thanks to Prince Harry, Meghan has finally become a household name. Yet she spent the last 3 years stuck in her household, which leads us to our next evolving story. We've discussed the prospect of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moving to Malibu in the past, but now TMZ is reporting that their spies caught the pair touring an $8 million plot of land during the holiday weekend. TMZ says Meghan and Harry checked out an estate that's almost 6 acres. There's already a guardhouse at the front of the property, plus a huge pool, and the foundation is laid for a 10,000 square foot main residence. Additionally, it's super secluded and private. There's a gate and a long driveway up to where the main house would sit. And we're told that's part of the draw for Meghan and Harry. TMZ claims that Harry and Meghan want to be closer to Hollywood. However, a representative for the Sussexes says there's no truth to them moving to Malibu. Could the Fresh Prince of the Boo be coming to a neighborhood near you? When they deny, it could be a lie. Hashtag finding freedom. Omid Scobie is teasing the alleged royal racist reveal in his new book, Endgame. You'll recall that the author likely perjured himself when he submitted a witness statement in support of Meghan Markle, claiming that the Sussexes did not contribute to his book, Finding Freedom. That turned out to be untrue. Now he's giving his social media followers a sneak peek of his upcoming book, with the 7th chapter raising some eyebrows. Omid remembers those days. It's titled Race in the Royals, Institutional Bigotry and Denial. Quite the leap from Harry's accusation of unconscious bias. But Omid doesn't have Harry's cell phone number, so who knows? Saturday kicks off the Invictus Games in Germany. Expect to see and hear a lot more from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex over the next week. The Daily Mail reporting mystery over Meghan Markle's role at Invictus Games as the Duchess of Sussex disappears from the media schedule, despite reports she would take to the stage at the closing ceremony. So I want to ask you, do you think we'll see Meghan Markle at the Invictus Games? Let me know in the comments below. Back in LA, Hollywood has been rocked by the Jophie split. After 48 hours of separation speculation, Joe Jonas filed for divorce from Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner. While the two released a joint statement that reads, "After 4 wonderful years of marriage, we have mutually decided to amicably end our marriage. There are many speculative narratives as to why, but truly this is a united decision, and we sincerely hope that everyone can respect our wishes for privacy for us and our children." Despite the united front, Joe's PR is on overdrive with doting dad headlines and claims that a home security video starring Sophie is ultimately what caused Joe to call the marriage off. Friends say that it's Joe that primarily cares for their children, and Sophie just wants to party. There was also an interesting interview with Sophie where she expressed wanting to return home to the UK. In May of 2022, she told LUK, "I miss England so much. I'm slowly dragging my husband back." Sources tell Radar Online that there is an ironclad prenup between the two. Sophie will keep her Game of Thrones residual money, and Joe will keep his music money. So obviously I have to ask who your favorite Jonas brother is. Please let me know in the comments.